Well, this is the first time I've started an online assembly. I hope you are really going to enjoy it. The year leaders have had such great fun recording this assembly for you, and it's something that we're going to do regularly because we really are missing you, and it's important we keep in contact. So many of you have engaged with that online learning and done so well. I've looked at some of the work that you've been uploading onto Show My Homework, and the effort that you're putting in is absolutely fantastic. So once we are all back together in the academy, it's really going to be good to really spur that learning on. So thank you for all your efforts. It's absolutely brilliant, and the teachers are so pleased. With regards to building, the new building is going to be ready for September, so that's really good. And when you have your English lessons, that's where the English lessons are going to be, is in the new build, as well as your Spanish and French lessons. So you will see that new build, and it looks absolutely fantastic, so that's really, really good. And I hope you're all keeping well and safe, and that you're following all the guidelines from the government, which we all are, with the safe distance, and also keeping alert, all those phrases. And I've seen so many of you engaging with those activities where we've been clapping for the NHS and all the key workers. And keep engaging with those activities, because it's great to see, because it isn't just about the learning, it's about all being one as the Belfairs team, because we really do miss you. But anyway, enough from me. Enjoy the assemblies.
So hello Year 7, so pleased to be delivering an assembly to you today. I can't quite believe it's been nearly 8 weeks since I last spoke to you. Obviously that was when we decided to close the academy for lockdown. Since that point, I know so many of you have made me proud on a daily basis, and your families as well. There's been a huge amount of work to such a high standard sent in via Show My Homework for the whole year group. I know that Miss Turner, later on during my presentation, wanted to mention some specific names that have really gone above and beyond in their schoolwork and continued the excellence they did when they were here in the academy. So I know that lots of you throughout the community are also supporting lots of relatives, neighbours, and again later on I'll be showing some pictures of some amazing work and some amazing things done by and undertaken by the year group by individuals in Year 7. Now, as you're aware, there are lots and lots of heroes that are regularly on the TV now, talking about across the government and locally in the community. We talk about Colonel Tom, who raised over £33 million before he got to the age of 100. Truly inspiring individual, an amazing accomplishment for him. But around him we also have individuals like nurses, doctors, refuse men. My wife and I decided only last week to put out a tub of Cadbury's Heroes on our wall next to our refuse, our bin bags, because we want to thank them individuals, because they do so much for us all the time, and that really is, we are so grateful for that from them. We also have there the picture of the Banksy painting, the little boy playing with his dolls, his superheroes, and he pulls out a nurse. You know, it makes you think, just that image on its own, how amazing nurses are, our NHS, what they are doing, what they're accomplishing on a daily basis, putting themselves at risk is truly, truly phenomenal. Now, not only that, Belfairs has, over the many years here, Mrs Barrett, the Health and Social team, have supported students through that course, and over 30 students now have gone on to become nurses. We've had a couple of doctors as well, and they are putting themselves forward on a daily basis, putting themselves at risk because they wanted to go on and fulfil their dreams of becoming a nurse or a doctor. So a personal thank you to them individuals. And for those students that are listening to this assembly in Year 7 that already know that have a real aim to become a nurse or a doctor, please continue to follow that passion, and that, with your studies and all the work you're producing, that will go towards us making sure that you are, accomplish your dreams. Now every Thursday, obviously we clap for the NHS and our key workers, but I want you to know, Year 7, that I also stand on my doorstep, on my drive, and I clap for you as well, my students, because I know how hard you are working, that dedication. We see it in the academy on a daily basis when you're here, how hard you work, your aspiration, your excellent students, what you're working towards. But I clap for you as well, and your families, to keep safe. Now lots of you, as I've said, have been amazing already, And you can see there's lots of work above, some of the amazing work that's been sent in, and I'm trying to show a few pictures there. But you've also been offering to cut your parents' grass. I've had amazing emails and conversations over the phone with some of your parents throughout the 8 weeks, where you've just, something as simple as helping out, helping the family household, cleaning, supporting one another, not being selfish. It's an easy thing to say, but just not being selfish. Remembering everyone around you to support one another as a family unit is the main thing during these really difficult times. Supporting your neighbours. You must think, when this all comes to an end, which it will, and we will all meet again and see one another in the academy and in the local community, but people will be thinking, and one day will ask, what did you do during the lockdown in 2020? What was it that you grabbed hold of and supported your local community, your family? What mark have you made on this lockdown experience? Because this is history in the making, as we know. So you need to support one another and think of the extra mile you can go. Our values couldn't be more important in these difficult times. Commitment to your work, to yourself, to your family. Respect, I've already touched upon. Not being selfish in your household. Again, an easy thing to do, to fall into a habit of jumping into the shower first or not supporting your parents around the household. Respecting one another. Excellence. I've already said the work that is coming in via Show My Homework has been such an excellent standard, and I really, really am proud for you. It's fantastic. Self-belief. Believe in yourselves, believe in what else you can do. What else can you do as an individual? What else can you achieve? And having that strength as well. Strength as an individual to become a strong family unit. So when the lockdown does ease and we do come back into the academy for a normal sense of life, then we can all be strong together, and this academy, your family and this country will be in a far better position. Now Mrs Turner, your Year 7 Progress leader, sent me these 6 names. So Sophie, Amelia, Sydney, Sunny, Isabel and Oliver, whose work has been at such a high, consistent level. And she is so proud, and I am very proud of you with these names. Absolutely phenomenal work, and please continue with this work ethic. And everybody, please, aspire to completing your work to such a high standard. Mr. Evans has asked that the Excellent Student Research Project is promoted here today. So I've already received lots of Year 7 projects in already. There is a cut-off point of the 22nd of May, so please send in your research projects so that Mr. Evans and myself and the other senior leaders in the academy can look through the amazing work you've produced for that project, so you then become the excellent student, which I know so many of you already are, but so many more of you can aspire to as well. Enrichment team, coming up with a huge amount of ideas for the Friday Fun Challenge, because we want to continue that enrichment, but please Year 7, start participating more. I want the numbers to go through the roof. The points still go towards the table, and so through the course of the academic year, I will come back to you with the points tally and to obviously award the cup to the winning college at the end of the year. So please involve yourselves, participate. And I want to share with you the spotlights. Now your parents and lots of our staff here at the academy have sent through a wide range of spotlights for a wide range of reasons. But you'll see there, I've just noted some of the winners. So we've had Nero has won the spotlight. We've had Honey Lizelle. We've had Jacob Brown. And many, many other students as well. So long may that continue. And parents, please continue to send in via inquiries your nominations for your young people, your children, because they are doing a phenomenal amount of work, and we really want to make sure we recognise that whilst they're not here in the building. Belfair stands strong together. We always stand strong together as a year group, as a community, and you can see there that some of the photos that your parents and you guys have sent in, when you stand out and you clap, as I've already alluded to, you clap for the NHS, you clap for our key workers, and we clap for you as well, our students here at Belfairs. So please continue with your efforts. So stay safe, Year 7, stay home, stay focused on your learning, look after yourselves and your families. And I look forward to speaking to you soon.